Marty's with you. Hey, Mart. Hey, Mart. Hey, sweet girl. Hi. Hey, Donnie.
Good morning, pretty girl.
Good morning.
Guess you some kitty cats in, huh?
I do. Well, some of them are at the door and on the bench. There's Tux. Hey, bud. And then Stripe is with Morris on the bench, waiting.
Okay.
So you're gonna go run first thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it out of the way so I can pile up the rest of the day.
Since I'm going to the gem show today with Michelle, I'm not walking with Dawn this morning. She's picking me up at 9:30. And I noticed you didn't make your coffee, and in the back of my mind I heard you say you were going to go run, and I guess you must be serious about it.
Yeah, well, I don't like to mess up my coffee with running. And so, I mean, it doesn't do any good to drink coffee before I run. It doesn't increase the enjoyment. Doesn't get it over quicker.
Okay. What is it? Hi. There's food over there for you. You ate all of it. There's my fountain. Don is out on his run, and I'm out here feeding the kitties. I don't think we had any more rain after the rain while we were napping yesterday afternoon, although it seems a little wet out here. Who knows? We could have had a sprinkle overnight. I'm looking at the rain gauge to my right, and it's empty. I got just enough time to finish feeding the kitties and get ready. I'm on time to be ready when Michelle gets here. Not that she would mind waiting a few minutes, but kitties are all doing good. Let me get these water bowls refreshed. It's amazing how dirty they get in just a day. Kitties got to have clean water. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Oh, there you go, bud. There you go. Have at it. And just saw Stripe go into the creek area over there. Everything's looking good this morning. Looks like the sun's trying to break through those clouds up there. I think we have another chance of showers again today. I mean, it is summer, but yeah. Good morning. Good morning, bud. Hi, Gray. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. You're not going to talk to me today? Hi. Gray? There you go. Hey, girl. Are we ready for some shopping? Oh, you have purple on today, too. Way cool. Way cool. I love you.
Yeah, I bet you do, because you're going to go shopping.
I'll try to behave.
Yeah, no worries whatsoever. You do enjoy yourself.
Okay, Donnie.
Bye.
Bye. So I helped Michelle figure out she got to switch to Bluetooth input to get the driving directions from her phone. If she's listening to the FM radio, she wasn't getting them. But the car does have some built-in map navigation stuff. You are not allowed to enter or change the destination while driving. I may have cussed at it because, I don't know, you need to be, if they did that in the Tesla, I'd have a meltdown. Of course, we have hands-free, you know, send the destination, so I guess if you couldn't type it, but we can still type it also, but I understand hands-free's better. There's a mess.
Oh, right ahead.
Well, it's a little bit of a mess up here by the fairgrounds. I didn't know about all of this construction. I'm sure it'll be good in the long run, but it's a little, you can't go where you usually can go around the fairgrounds.
Wow.
You hear that engine noise? I've been giving Michelle grief about it. I put in our address, and it, anyway, Michelle knows how to tell it to go home from wherever she is, and that's good, but trying to set up like favorites or get it to search on my address is just not working, and boy, is that complicated to use. I wanted to make it better for her. I'll work on it some more on the way home, although I can't do anything while we're driving even though I'm the passenger. We're here, we're parked. It's not too far of a walk up to the building that the gem show is in. Okay, show us. Oh, wow. And there were amber boosts and bee boosts. There's your very own personalized Harry Potter wands.
Madame Leota. Easy.
And pendants carved from water buffalo bone, including some mermaids. While there is a lot of jewelry, there's also a lot of gemstones, some prepared and some not. Take your look on a geode.
It's a Barbie.
That's a great use for an egg holder. Okay, we're having a Pokemon sighting here. I knew this was Psyduck. Very cute. There's some Eevees and Charmander. Well, this booth here is like being at Guardian Angel. Find something good, Michelle.
This one, Marianne, that's you.
Okay. So what did that lady say? You were well appointed?
Yeah.
All of her jewelry she did, you know, it made Michelle's day. And I had 2 compliments on my Loungefly Scooby-Doo, and several people wanted to know about my Haliashi jewelry I had on today. Yeah, they'd never heard of Haliashi, which sort of surprised me a little bit. California designer, been around for 15 or 20 years. It's not exactly like a new thing, but yeah, we had a good time. We stayed out of too much trouble.
And it was worth the price of admission.
Michelle and I checked out the National Pawn up here on Glenwood, and we're going back by Tesla for the 2nd time today. Hi, pretty Teslas. There's the Hocus Pocus building, showing the back opening up, but the roof lifts up too. Here's the water wheel. Here's all the minifigures, and of course it's sold out. I also like that, and it's also sold out. And this is what I really want, and I'm trying really hard not to buy it. Do you need the Haunted Mansion on top of your tree? I'm liking the Black Kitty inside the pumpkin over here. We're in the Hallmark store now. Oh my goodness, those are pretty darn cool. All Haunted Mansion stuff. Con Key and Pokemon. Michelle needs 10 curveball throws in a row. I'm not doing so good. I was up to 8. Sorry, Michelle. Left-handed.
I don't know how to spell it.
That's a long word. He made the onion go up in flames this time. I was a little slow. I played Pokemon.
I was over here talking, I looked up, saw that. I love it.
Oh, and it was in the shell when he was doing that. He juggled it around a lot. Looking really good. 24th birthday. So Crabtree Valley Mall is really booking. I mean, it's Saturday. We had to wait an hour to get a table here at Con-Key. Lines at the Lego store. This mall is thriving. So the robot exhibit's coming July the 19th. It's more for little kids than bigger kids, but it'll be cool. It's a Volvo. Is that an XC40? Huh. Must have been. So Michelle has this little yellow light that comes on over there whenever she's got somebody that she's not supposed to move lanes. You especially shouldn't run into an EV6. Michelle's like, what? See on this side? I guess it only, that's weird when it comes on because, well,
delayed reaction.
it was sort of delayed. I was expecting it to be more accurate as to when the other car was beside you. When it was safe or not safe. Huh.
There's a virus going around. It affects recliners. It's causing the recliners to break. My recliner is giving me trouble. I gotta take this out and solder it. I unconnected it. It wasn't that bad. The hardest part was getting the back off, which wasn't hard, but those little latches that they use, they're a little tricky if you don't remember how they go, but now that I've got it refreshed in my mind, it's easy enough. The pivot, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this or not. Yeah, see these things? That down is locked like that, and then all the way back this way is unlocked. You can see the cam on them. Alright, so let me go out and take this apart and see what I can do about fixing that. We got a little bit of a problem here. They call that a J1, as in Jack 1, but it's soldered. I have tried, and that does not lift, and you have to solder it. So what I'm going to do is not mess with the connector. I'm going to just cut the wires off at a known good spot in the wire and splice them back in there. But since everything's off and on the bench, I can do a much neater job, and I'm going to go that route. A little interesting thing, some of the wires aren't broke, but if you bend them a little bit, you notice it immediately shows you where the weak spot is. See how tight that is? That bend, that is actually, wire is fatigued to the point where it's going to break there. So that's where I'm going to cut it. There were several wires like that actually had not broken yet, but as you can see, there's like a natural bend in the thing. So we'll see how it come out. All right, there it is, all soldered and put shrink wrap on to cover it up. I'm going to slide that bigger piece of shrink wrap up over all that bundle and then try to put it in. But first I'm going to go get Johnny.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, I got it fixed.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it works.
Both the recliner and the remote. Was it all remote, or was there actually
a all recliner? I mean, all remote.
It was no mechanical issue with the recliner.
I don't have to use football anymore because I fixed this up here.
Okay, great.
So you'll appreciate that. Yeah, well, I had said earlier that there was a virus affecting the recliners. I didn't explain that. It's because JB's recliners broke too. I'm sending them apart.
Ah.
So both JB's recliner and my recliner, they both caught a cold or something
at the same time.
Yeah, it's really tough. So JB asked me to send him apart.
Well, the last one we had, the remote never had an issue.
That's right.
But the fabric wore out way quicker than it should have. So Don, being Don, he kept the guts of the recliner, the motors and stuff. Right. Yeah, so now JB's going to make use out of that. Well, that's awesome.
I hope so. Yeah.
Way cool. Michelle came in with me and we broke the news to Don that I did buy the Sanctum Sanctorum Lego house. He knew I was couldn't go in the Lego store and not come home with something.
I mean, why not?